Hello everyone and welcome to another lesson. Today we are going to do something very cool. We are going to inspect another community node. And today's community node is a bit special because before I start, I just want you to guys to always check out the links in the description below because I'll put down some really important links for you to use and for you to incorporate in your workflows. And the workflow from this lesson, you'll find it as well in those links. Okay. So today I'm going to go over a community node called PDF Kit. So that community node is gaining a bit of traction, and what it basically does, it creates PDF out of an image. Now with the current settings, it only takes one image and converts it to a PDF. It doesn't take multiple images and combine them to a one PDF. So let us start, but I think they will. I think they will update that in the future. So first of all, if you want to install a community node, you should always go to settings here. Let me open another window and we'll click settings from there. All right, I'm in settings now. So inside of the settings, you want to go to community nodes here. And even if you're self-hosted, now this is available. So these are all the nodes that I have. And in order to add a node, you should click on the word install. And then you go to the node itself and you copy this title. So it's n8n and then nodes and then the name of the node. It always starts with this. Okay. So you take you copy the name and then you put it here. They give you an example here and eight nodes and then whatever the name. So you just paste the name here and then you click on this checkbox and you install. Okay, now I already have it installed. It's called n8n nodes PDF kit, so it's already in there. All right, so that's us installing the node. Let's go back to n8n. So I'm in a new workflow. I'm gonna rename because so I don't forget. Okay, so I name it PDF kit. And here we have our first node, which is the trigger node, which is how it starts the workflow. And this is the start of every workflow you have, whether you want to schedule, whether you want to trigger, whether you want to have a webhook, whatever you want, this is the start. So for demonstration purposes, I'm going to trigger manually. What this means is that it will only be triggered or started if you click these buttons. Okay, you cannot activate it because it's manual. So now that I have my my manual trigger here, so what I want is to get an image basically and convert it to a PDF. To search for let's search for the okay, there is a PDF kit. Okay, so this is the node. Okay, this is the node that we want, that will download the that will transform images to PDF. Now what I want is to get an image. Okay, so let us start with getting a single image. To do that, I'm going to go over HTTP request, and this is how I just want to download. I want to download this image here. Okay, I'm going to copy this. All copyrights are for the owners of this image and the owner of this website. So I'm going to paste the URL here. It's a get because we're downloading. We're not sending a command. Like we're not sending something for the server to do, but we're rather just getting what is on the server. Okay, so if we test this image, we can see now we have data and we can view and download the image, which is exactly what we want. This is the image that we want. So now we have binary data, which is the image itself. So we have one item. So now let's connect this to our PDF kit. So inside of the PDF kit, what do we have? We have only one option, convert images to PDF, and the destination key, which is where does it get the image? It has to be named data here. For the if it's named differently, it's just change the name here. Okay, so now what we want to say is what is the PDF that we want to create. Let's call it this one. Okay, and then I think we are good to go. So now everything is set up and lined up. Let's just test the workflow. All right, so perfectly. So now we have the PDF. I'm gonna download it. Okay, and then I'm going to view it. All right, there it is, a PDF that we have. So it generated a PDF out of the image. Perfect. Now what I want to test also is a multiple images. And to do that, I'm going to delete this connection and I'm gonna duplicate this one. So I want to have two images. All right. So the way n8n works is from always from left to right, top to down. Okay, keep that in mind. So I'm gonna take this image. All copyrights goes to the owners of this image. Okay, so I'm gonna take this image, put it here. So now I have two requests. What I want to do is merge them. So merge, I'm gonna use the merge node. I have a lesson on the powerful merge node. If you didn't watch it yet, please do. So if I test the workflow now, I now have two items. Okay, two images. So if I connect this now to this and run the workflow, so I have two items. So as you can see here, it just I forgot to rename the other one. Here, this should be called, yeah, this is the butterfly. And okay, so here it should be yeah, my point of view, I can change the name here, but my point is let's download this image and then let's open it. There you go. So what it did is it's created two PDFs because it's getting two items, and as I said, it is a limitation, right? So at the moment, only option available to convert images to on a single item to a PDF. So it is, if you put two images, it will do put two PDF. But I think it's something they will work on in the future to develop. Okay, so we have two PDFs of the two images that we got. All right, so I think this can be very beneficial for people who want to transform their images to PDF. If you find this useful, please give this video a like, subscribe for more. And I'm gonna save this workflow for you. I'm gonna download it so you can find it on the links below. But first, let me rename some things because I don't like to keep this HTTP request like that. So let's say image 1, and then do this as image 2, right? And then here would be merge images. Sorry, merge images, and then here would be images to PDF. Okay, so that's we can also let's add a sticky note. Okay, and let's rename this to images, and let's change the color to this beautiful red. Oops. Oh no. Okay. It's very close to each other. Okay. I'm gonna put this here, and then I'm going to duplicate this, put it here, and then make it short, and then change the name here to PDF. And then I'm gonna give this a green color. All right, and this is the trigger. Perfect. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save this and download the workflow for you to find it below. I hope you guys enjoyed this lessons. If you did, please give it a like, subscribe. I already said that, sorry. I'm gonna see you in the next video.